Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. He has been a prominent figure in exposing what he perceives as a deliberate agenda by the northern Nigerian elites to marginalize the southern Nigeria. His activism has led to significant legal and political confrontations, highlighting deep-seated regional tensions within the country. The continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu, despite multiple court rulings ordering his release, raises serious concerns about Nigeria's legal system. It is now clear that his arrest was never about terrorism or national security. Rather, it was a calculated move to silence his growing influence in exposing the northern elites' long-term plans for political and religious domination. First of all, we are going to talk about why Nnamdi Kanu remains in detention. The Nigerian government's refusal to obey its own laws, and what this means for the future of the South and the Middle Belt of Nigeria. 1. Kanu's arrest violated international and Nigerian laws. On June 27, 2021, Nnamdi Kanu was illegally adopted from Kenya and he was forcefully returned to Nigeria, a move that violated both international law and Nigerians' own extradition procedures. Instead of legally requesting his extradition, the Nigerian government violated Kenya's sovereignty by secretly capturing Kanu without due process. They broke Nigeria extradition laws, which required a formal legal process for returning a suspect from another country. Ignored international human rights laws, which prohibit extraordinary renditions without fair trial. If Kanu were truly guilty of terrorism, why don't Nigerian government follow legal extradition processes? The answer is simple. They had no solid case against him and fear that a proper legal processes would expose their injustice. It's Kanu's right to agitate for Biafra state. Another matter be say, the real reason for Kanu's persecution has exposed the northern agenda. Kanu's arrest was never about national security. It was about silencing a powerful voice that awakened millions to the northern elites' long-term plan to restructure Nigeria in their favor. Key warnings Nnamdi Kanu gave before his arrest. Number 1 was the Fulani expansion agenda, land grabbing disguised as policy. Kanu warned that the government was secretly supporting Fulani herders to settle across the South and Middle Belt. Policies like Ruga and the National Livestock Transformation Plan (NLTP) were designed to establish Fulani establishments on ancestral land. His activism led to massive resistance, which blocked these policies in many states. 2. The double standard in Nigerian security system. He exposed how Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen, despite committing mass killings, were being rehabilitated, while IPOB and Yoruba Nation agitators faced brutal crackdowns. He pointed out that security forces acted swiftly against southern groups but ignored Fulani terrorists. He also talked about marginalization of Christians and the southern leaders in government. He highlighted how the northern Muslims dominate key security positions, making it easier to suppress opposition. His warnings were proven right when Nigeria's current leadership, Tinubu Shetima, was formed under a Muslim ticket despite the country's region's diversity. The North control the economy to keep the South dependent. He argued that the Southwest, that is the oil revenue industry, was being used to fund the Northern control, while Southern states remained dependent on federal government allocation. His message encouraged regional economy, self-reliance, a threat to the status quo. For this reason, Northern elites saw him as an enemy that needed to be eliminated. Now, talking about double standards in Nigeria's legal team, the biggest proof that Kanu's detention is politically motivated is the Nigerian government's selective application of justice. When you talk about these bandits that they are rehabilitating, Kanu faces life imprisonment. We don't even know his fate. Thousands of those people who killed innocent Nigerians were granted amnesty and reintegrated into the society. Meanwhile, Kanu, who never spied anyone, is facing treason and terrorism charges. Fulani herdsmen were never declared terrorists. Despite being one of the world's deadliest terrorist groups, the Fulani herdsmen were protected by the government for years. Meanwhile, IPOB, a movement that defends the Southeast against oppression, was hastily labeled a terrorist group. Where am I going to start from? Where am I going to end? A lot is just happening. The Nigerian legal system does not apply equally to all citizens. The government will protect Fulani interests at all costs, even if it means suppressing other ethnic groups. Political and economic control will continue to favor the North, whether we like it or not, unless there is active regional resistance. Just look at these policies President Bola Tinubu is dishing out. Everybody for the northern Nigeria, you know, get this and that and all that. Waiting be that. Now today, then they know say that they get incompetent government leader. President Muhammadu Buhari introduced that to Tinubu. And during Muhammadu Buhari time, the Northerners lost their voices. So how come they have suddenly gained their voices? Because Tinubu is from the south. Anyway, guys, let's hit another news. But the thing is that Nnamdi Kanu matter have actually exposed Nigerian system. What's your thought on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please share this video, let it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you and bye for now.